I'm live with the most handsomest mechanic.
Welcome back, good people. It's so good to be back with y'all. Really, it is. We missed
last Sunday.
Last Sunday. I don't know. We was tired. We had a lot going on.
We sure did.
But
some Sundays I'd be like, it's giving it's giving nap time.
Yeah, we've been resting a lot, and you know this is my season where I be like blah blah. Feeling blah blah.
Sure. Right. We in here. Look at Carway. He just said, "Hey, stranger."
What's happening?
Listen, we've been around here. Be humble. Says hello.
I like that name. Your name is very nice.
That's the guy that said you stole his name.
That
video we had.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Cody Hoffner. Hey guys.
Cody
hey.
in the house.
Arjun says, hey.
Welcome. Good
Souls 2400. That's
my
one
favorite.
Of my all right there. Love you guys. Missed you. David Rios says, yo.
What's
y'all coming in hot tonight?
Yeah, they coming in real hot.
Okay.
He live. Let's catch him.
All right. Is it Habila? I hope I said that correctly. What's up, Alice, man? You helped me out on this 3.6.
That's why I do what I do, baby. That's what I do. The
Car Wash Channel. Okay, Josh. His name is Josh. Says, I've been busy making money. You know
that's
what,
Josh?
I'm
talking about, Josh.
Josh, I'm proud of you for making shorts because you've been popping up on my For You page.
Oh, that means he's been doing his thing.
Yeah, so I try to and he's so sweet, and I try to hit that like button when I do see it. So keep up the good work, Josh. Bunny says hello.
Welcome.
Joey Parton says, what's up, family? What's going on? I Cut Lawn Service says, okay, I like that name. I Cut Lawn. That's right. Good evening.
I love it.
How you doing?
Good evening.
Justin McCloskey says, hi, guys. Good seeing you again.
Yeah, same to
Good
you.
to be seen.
Justin
Hector Morales says, Alex, hello.
What's going on? What's happening, bro?
TJ Soul says, hey, y'all. Missed y'all. Yeah. Listen, I need to see you before the holiday is out, ma'am. You and Michael.
Just
to lay eyes on you.
Our favorite people.
For sure. Be Humble said, stole my name. Listen, we were just borrowing it.
We had to borrow it real quick.
Thinker outside the box says, hey there, party people. What's up?
What's happening?
Man, okay. Les Wild says, what's going on? I'm late, but I watched your collab with Ty. You're a real one for allowing him to do a tour. You know what?
We love Ty.
First of all, Ty and Thalia. Can't forget about the wifey because she 10 toes down just like I am. Love
she
her.
Be on it, man. She do.
Listen, we was directing them so much. Me and her.
It's funny because Ty, his personality is just like mine. It's like we're two at the same because sometimes when I'm doing, I don't do good with shorts. Let's just get that out the way right now. I do good as a natural flowing type person. So we was doing shorts and stuff.
Oh my
Tom
God.
was like, hold on. he was messing up. I was like, dang. I thought I was the only one that kept messing up.
Yeah.
My wife was like, get right.
Cut. Let's run it again. Yes.
So I found that really funny.
They are a beautiful couple. Love Ty and his wife. They're doing a good job on the mobile mechanic content. You guys, they have a class, and they ain't telling me to promote this or nothing. I'm just helping folks out because he's a mobile mechanic out in Orlando, Florida, and his class for becoming a mobile mechanic is on sale right now. If y'all want to learn how to do it, check out Ty, the car guy, here on YouTube, TikTok. He on all platforms. So, to your point, Les, we are going to Orlando. Hopefully, we can connect with them again and get y'all
We're gonna reach out to them because we're gonna spend a day in Orlando before we take off on our cruise.
For sure. Habila says, I brought the tool and everything, and I'm knowledgeable with the 6.2, but you also gave me more to think about, especially when lifters crush because it has DOD.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
If you follow my videos, you know exactly what I go through with those.
Arjun says, loving the sign behind you.
Oh, yeah. This is my wife doing.
Amazon special, baby. You know, amazing to have everything over there. Joey says, so glad y'all here. Love y'all. We love you
too, Joy.
Yeah, we try to be consistent. Like, it's just some Sundays, like, I'm just be so tired.
We just be wanting to rest and just get ready for the busy
next
week.
Yeah. Brian says, good evening, y'all. Yep, Nissan used to be awesome.
I see the latest video.
Somebody watched the last upload.
Nice.
I used to have a 97 Nissan pickup.
Them was
that the hard body?
Best. No, that he probably
enjoyed it.
Was it? No, it was probably a top. I get them confused.
Man, I sold a hard body about a year ago.
Oh, they went crazy over that.
Everybody was going
it was broken. And we had hundreds of messages on it because I just got tired of it. Like, I'm never gonna fix this. Yeah. It ran. It
was a parts issue. We couldn't find parts.
Yeah, parts issue.
But people still wanted it. Lou T says, what could cause my brakes to squeal 2 months after I did my own brake job?
Cheap pads, pads that's not meshing well with the rotors, meaning if you just did a pad slap on your old rotors that is probably glazed, the new pads will get glazed themselves, and it's like glass rubbing up against each other, causing that squeaking noise. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to do this every time you do a brake job. You're supposed to either cut the rotors that's on the vehicle currently. If the rotors are able to be cut, that gives it a nice, good surface so the new brakes can seat against, or replace the rotors and clean them. Never forget to clean them, because mostly all rotors are packed with this oil film to prevent them from rusting in shipping. They don't want them to rust, so they coat them in oil. So if you don't get that oil off of there prior to installing your new pads, you will run into noise issues then too.
All right. Shantae says, hey.
Hey, Shantae in the house. What's happening? Welcome.
Hector Morales says, question. On the Chrysler 300.
Throw it away. It's 2.7. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Can I do the timing chain? You just messed me up. Can I do the timing with the cylinder 1 and top dead center?
I think I did a tutorial on this particular engine. It's one of my very, very old videos. But I did a full tutorial on it, doing the timing chain or the water pump or something. And I explained all that. I haven't seen a 2.7 in a minute now, but I think that is normally what I do is I pull the covers off and pre-time the engine, meaning look at the diagram, and on the crank, normally there's a dot or something. I put that in place, and normally when I put the crank in place, the cams line up, and then I start removing everything.
All right. Glenn Turbo says, keep making things right. Good things will come.
I appreciate that, buddy. I really do.
Sometimes it's just tough to do, though. Yeah. I'm not because we don't want to make things right. It's like you try to make them right, and then still, the customer still be like, I don't know. Can't please
we be
everybody.
Having some weird customers out here sometimes.
Lately, yeah.
Like one particular customer wanted me to refund him without, first of all, trying to make it right with him, meaning, hey, bring it back, and if I did wrong, I will refund your money or no problem, or fix it. But you have to bring it back to me so I can verify
what you're saying. You ain't seen the car in 2-3 months. What? People crazy.
He refused to bring it back and put up a fuss talking about some. I want a refund. Yeah, try doing Walmart like that.
That's fine. You got to bring the car back.
You got to bring the TV back to Walmart if you want a refund there, buddy.
Yeah. I Cut Lawn Service LLC says my daughter just moved to Georgia. Welcome. Okay, we moved. Tell your slow daughter down welcome. We move in slow motion in Georgia.
Somebody creeping outside. Who's pulling up?
You know who that is.
I got my bag out here.
I'm finna say you got that piece on you.
Who is that? No. Let me find out who this is.
Yeah, go ahead and see who that is creeping. We in Georgia, but to your point, make sure your daughter good to go. But we are in the Atlanta area, located in Morrow, Georgia. So I know people who not from Georgia don't really know. We're near the airport. Yeah, but who that is?
Francisco.
Oh, okay. I had to say who that. That's my daughter's little boyfriend came up on.
Yeah, I don't like to be snuck up on.
Tell you, blasting. You hear me? All right. But your daughter will be safe in Georgia.
Yes, I personally got her.
Yeah.
Any problem she have, just tell her to call me.
Yeah, for sure. Alonzo, hi from Alabama. Hey,
Good old
Alonzo.
Alabama. We love
Alonzo
Alabama.
be first in the comments after that bot every time. We love it. We thank you.
Oh yeah, that's a silly
sure
bot.
do.
What is that?
I don't know.
What's the bot name?
Or what she be talking about.
Okay.
Cody Hoffner says, have you done timing jobs on the 5.4 3V Triton?
Plenty. Now I don't have a video on it, unfortunately. I probably should once I get back, or once I stabilize on everything and get back to my tutorials. Probably should do a video on that, but yeah, I've done plenty. Make sure you replace those cam phasers with the OE brand Motorcraft phasers. The aftermarkets just don't do well with the 5.4 Triton. I'm tripping. 3-valve Triton.
All right. Angel Feliciano says, hey, Alex, what's up? 2011 Chrysler 300C, 146,000 miles. Thinking about upgrading the oil pump just to be on the safe side. What do you think?
Oil pumps normally don't give issues on those 3.6. Is it the 3.6? He said C. That may be a Hemi.
I don't know what you got, Angel.
The C, I think, is the Hemi. Yeah. They normally don't give issues, but if you want to upgrade to a higher volume oil pump, if you do have the Hemi, that wouldn't be such a bad idea. It may help the lifters out in the long run.
Okay. All right. Ken Ross says, hello, guys, from Virginia. Excuse me.
Good old Virginia. What's happening?
Is it cold up there yet? All right. Look at Ira Jackson coming in here.
I appreciate you.
He said, beer for Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm talking about.
I told him he could only have one bill on live.
Look, my wife's slowing my beer intake.
No, one bill. Because y'all be asking questions, but I gotta go pee. One Corona. Thank you, Ira. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Preacher Man says, hey guys, I wanted to know, could I bring my 2013 Chevy Equinox in for a timing chain replacement? Also, it has a hesitation when I come to a stop. It surges.
Yeah, sounds like timing chain issues. That's normally the case on those 2.4s that's found in your vehicle. I do a crap ton of them. I believe one year I had to do like over 12 of them. I'm like, dang, I think I've done all of them in Atlanta.
Right. I know year before last, they had an issue with the quality of the replacement chains. They was failing left and right. So just to throw that out there. Hopefully it has gotten better, but we've had to warranty out a few chains just because the chain just gave way. I don't know. And it was a Chloe's kit. It was the best kit. So, but we'd be more than happy to help you. Call Curtis.
I think it was one of those pandemic chains.
Yeah, right. A lot of quality stuff wasn't going good back then, but we love to help you, service you. Hector Morales says hello to you both.
Hey, Hector.
How do you do?
Good to see you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Justin McCluskey says, I sent you a message on Instagram about a loud thud sound when turning left and right.
I would have to check.
It'd be even better if you sent a video on Instagram.
Yes.
If you could. So, all right. Jiggly Bot. We're going to just keep it at that. I want to buy my first car. What should I get?
Toyota, Honda. If you don't want to play games.
What's your budget? That's a better
budget
question.
Matters. You can get an older Toyota, Honda, still be good. Mazda, that's pretty good. Ford has been on it these days, especially with that 3.5 engine. That's been pretty good. And turbo version. Turbo versions is just a little bit more harder to maintain per se. I would stay away from turbocharged if you don't have the money to play.
All right, Ira, talking about use this for a sandwich, Alex. Wink, wink. Thank you, Ira. I hope you've been doing okay. I want to know what you've been working on.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's funny.
I will tell y'all.
Liquid sandwich.
Oh my God. I don't care what you drink after live though. We just was live on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. My phone had died. I know they were disappointed.
I love YouTube Live because I know the names.
Yes,
Ira,
we actually
Hector,
know people.
You know,
It's
I don't know them over there. I know y'all though. You know, Mr. L. Smith, great content.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, crap.
He said hard body Nissan.
Oh, okay. I thought so.
The good stuff.
Yeah. All right, cool.
They don't make them like that no more, man. They truly don't.
Ken Ross says, just a note, I have a 2014 Dodge Dart SXT with a 2.4 Tiger Shark.
We up there. Jeesh.
And I have over 245,000 miles with only an evap issue. Granted, I have the 6-speed manual transmission, but it's been wonderful.
Sounds like a customer I know. The problem with Fiat, their computers go bad and cause weird issues.
Mm-hmm.
You can run a test and it may say evap system problem with pressure sensor. Let's just throw out pressure sensor. And you run the test on the pressure sensor, like the pressure sensor is fine. Computer, what are you talking about? It may just be a bad computer. When vehicles get up higher miles like that, meaning that computer that's in the engine bay has been subject to a lot of heat over time from that engine just running in normal operating temperatures. They put the computer right next to the engine under the hot engine bay, and that's just not a good idea when it comes to computers. Everybody that's in the IT world knows the number one cause of computer death is heat. That's why sometimes they will run literally liquid cooling lines through computer boards and stuff to keep it cool. But automotive world, I guess, haven't figured it out, and like the stuff computers next to exhaust manifolds and stuff, which is silly.
Brian did say it was a hard body, so yeah, that's a Nissan pickup. So they want them hard bodies down in Georgia.
Yeah,
they're willing to pay top dollar.
I'm pretty sure you get asked all the time, "Hey, you want to sell it?" Oh, he don't have it no more. He said.
You know who got one? Curtis.
Yeah, everybody be wanting to buy that truck.
Curtis got a hard body. Vocabulous says, hello, friends. Happy Sunday.
Hey, what's happening?
All right. Roger Yanez says, hello, Doc and boss lady.
Roger.
What's going on?
Good to see you.
Jess says, hey, from Charlotte. Alex, love the content. Keep it up.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Or sister. Could be either or.
Sister, brother. Appreciate that.
Hector Morales says, my car, the 300 2.7 V6. That's what he had.
Mm-hmm.
Could he do the time and chain, the top with cylinder 1 and top dead center?
Just follow the video. I go through my procedures, which is probably got it from All Data or something. Very good follow along video, or just watch it and just see what you have cut out for you. It's best to be prepared and to get into it and be like, dang, now I'm stuck. Especially when it comes to that 2.7. The hardest part is going to be pulling off that crank pulley because it's a press-on crank pulley, and you need to have the special Chrysler crank pulley tool to pull that off, and a good impact gun to break loose the crank bolt. So that's one of the hardest things you're going to be faced with when doing that job.
Mm-hmm. Thomas Griffin says, hey guys, back with problems with my Chevy Cruze.
Oh man.
Oil leaking, valve cover gasket. What's the right way to stop from leaking? Replace twice and still leaks.
Okay, so you probably have a warped valve cover. Anytime these vehicles come in my shop with valve cover leakage issues, I replace the whole valve cover. First of all, the crankcase ventilation system is built within that valve cover. It has like some type of rubber diaphragm. Mm-hmm. I think I'm on the same page as you. I think I'm right. And it just wouldn't be wise just to change out the gasket. It'd be wise to change out the whole valve cover due to the fact that it's a plastic valve cover and it's very thin on that particular car, and it will warp. And it probably is leaking because it's warped or out of shape, misshapen.
All right. Goonies never say die.
I like that name.
Thank you. Goonies is a good movie.
Yeah.
Now that I know you're in Georgia, if anybody asks me about a mechanic, I'm going to send them your way. Thank you. Man. Even myself, if I can't do it myself. Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Listen, just think of us as your do it yourself insurance. You get stuck, just come on down. We'll help you get it back on track. No problem. Listen here, and I'm finna say this publicly.
I remind my wife all the time.
Josh, look.
I told you, babe.
I swear I've been trying to send you that mug forever. Every time I log on, there's something. Then I put the wrong address. Listen, you has my word. Not only am I going to send you a mug, you go pick out any Alex DeCarter out the shirt or hat. I will send it with you. You will have it before Christmas. All right? I promise you that.
I'm not losing faith. Like, I still got faith in you.
You got faith in me?
Yes. I'm going to keep reminding you too.
Because listen.
Look, I'm like an old head. When it comes to doing stuff,
Josh is my favorite. I swear. I literally was in there the other night trying to be great. I'm like, let me get this mug out to Josh.
Because I reminded you, right?
Yes. And I couldn't get onto the platform for some stupid reason. And then I started doing something else. Pick out a shirt or hat.
Or
along
anything.
with your mug. I will send it to you. All my love, Mrs. Cardaccia.
We love you, Josh.
For real, man. I'm bad. I'm real bad. 1111 says, hey, what caused the passenger side rattle in a 2015 Dodge Journey when turning on the heat? Everybody getting their heat on, man. It's cold.
That's an interesting one. That
rattle. Passenger side rattle.
When turning on the heat. You may have leaves or debris stuck in the blower motor. That is common when you turn on the heat or the blower motor. No matter if it's on hot or cold, you will hear some type of rattling noise. That's the only thing that comes to mind. I would have to physically hear it. Or you could have a blender motor problem that's not necessarily rattling, but tick, 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 tick. That's like the noise you would hear when you have a bad blender motor. Your rattle may be tick. You know, everybody's noises can sometimes be portrayed differently than what I think it could be.
All right. Vocabulous.
Appreciate the super chat, man.
Thank you. It says, how often
that love.
Would you do a DI service on the engine without causing issues? What was the DI?
Direct injection service. Direct injected engines. That's what I'm assuming he's referring to. It's recommended like 20 to 30,000 miles. You don't have to go crazy doing it, but that's what I recommend. A little bit sooner with direct injected engines, 20,000 versus regular gasoline. They can go 30,000. Let's just throw that number out there. The problem with direct injection engines is that the fuel do not spray on the backside of the valves. And the valve is, for the people that don't know, is think of a mushroom. You have the mushroom stem and you have the mushroom itself. That's exactly how a valve looks. Imagine charcoal caked up on the mushroom stem and on the backside of the mushroom. And over time, that will keep caking up and cause performance issues, cause a lot of turbulence of air going inside that particular cylinder and start causing performance issues. And you have to clean it on the regular because unlike a port injected engine, you constantly have fuel spraying on the backside of the valves and they stay very clean. So, yeah.
All right. Goonies never say die. Thank you for another super chat.
Yeah.
Alex and Busy Bone need to do a DNA test, I swear. He get that all
guys,
the time.
Well, you know, they are my brothers. And I was part of the crew, but I was a background member. I kept the tour bus up and rolling. Thank you. I know. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys enjoyed their performances, and it's because of me, because I made sure they got there.
All cap. What the kids say? No, listen.
Hey, man, why you raining on my parade?
First of all, Alex is a fan of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'd be like, oh, please, can we hear something else sometime? But I will say this, though. Think about it. Most of all mixed people, they look alike.
Gosh.
I mean, you take Russ I don't know if he mixed, but yes, he get that a lot though. Busy bone cute. I take it. All right. Cody Hernandez says, "Happy Sunday, fam.
Happy Sunday. What's
Hope y'all
happening,
have a
Cody?
great week. I am looking forward to next Thursday. The
Wow.
shop will not be open. It's gonna be Thanksgiving.
Oh, it is.
Yes, my dad's coming to town. We're gonna play some Black Card Revolt. They
I'm
already
gonna
told
lose.
Alex is gonna lose. But they already told me and my dad can't be on the same team because we was killing them last
I'm just
year.
gonna sit out and just laugh at y'all.
It's a good game, man. We be having fun.
Playing.
Bobby Blankenship says, "Hey, from Chicago."
Bobby, what is happening? Good old Chi-Town.
Bobby, what is the weather looking like up
Ooh,
there?
it's probably cold up there.
Okay.
I can't handle it.
Hector Morales says, "I'll give it a try. Thank you, Alex." All right. Crap 02011 says, "PO 740. Have you ever had that to replace the transmission with this code?"
Let me look up that code.
Look up your phone.
PO 740?
Yes. What car was it, Crap? Was it brand matters or no? You might well take it off charge. Not love.
It indicates a malfunction in the torque converter clutch circuit.
Oh, clutch circuit.
Yeah. Torque converter clutch.
Well, I heard.
Anything can be repaired.
I say, wait, circuit, don't that mean wiring?
Wiring, yeah. But it could also mean a bad torque lockup solenoid. Torque, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a transmission expert by any means, but most of the time you can go in that transmission and repair the problem. The problem is that most of the time you're going to run into transmission technicians. They don't want to do that. I'm seeing that a lot. They're getting away from the repair side and just want to replace everything. I guess that's why I'm so popular, because the engine side is the same way. They'll get an engine that's ticking, and without assessing the situation, they'll say, "Oh, need an engine." But it can be saved. You can just throw lifters in there and they can go on their merry way with no problems. But most people don't think like me. Same with the transmission side of the industry. It can be fixed. If you get the right person that will go inside there and know what they're doing, it can repair that problem for you.
All right, stay focused. I know that's right. We got 27 days until we up out of here. We just need to stay focused.
Yes, we do.
Alex, your profile going up. Real talk. Listen, I hope
profile?
So. Your channel.
Oh, I just be doing what I do. It's that daggone gas video, man. That thing really blew up.
Ooh, that brought the haters out, didn't it? Well, first of all, stay focused. Thank you for your support and watching.
I really appreciate it, man. Sure.
Ira says, "It's me. I'm getting that cut dog."
No,
he needs to sell it because he ain't doing that with it.
I'm gonna fix it.
Ira, Alice done bought a 77 Nova. Talking about, I'm about to fix this, then do the cut dog later.
Look, it's easy. I just want the Nova as a daily drive. I'm not gonna daily drive my Cutlass.
I be trying, man.
I bought a GAT especially for the Cutlass when I started driving. That's how serious it is in the Atlanta streets. Don't
scare away the people that want to move here. Xavier Lopez.
They can move here, but they better not try to rob me. I'm
Stay strapped.
I already got my line down pat and everything. Well, hold on, sir. I got some money right here. You want my wallet too? And I'm gonna reach over and bam.
Pie out. What New Jack City say? Rock-a-bye, baby. We're non-violent unless you bring the problem here.
Trust me, it's gonna have some rubber bullets, some plastic bear defense rounds in there, and it's gonna be like 5 pellets. And if they don't get the idea after that, then there comes the real stuff.
Yeah, folks crazy.
I never want to hurt no one.
Yeah. Xavier Lopez, I know we just went off the right. Alex like guns. So, yeah. Rocker arms are ticking in my Jeep Grand Cherokee. What are the effects if I don't fix it? It's a Pentastar.
Yes.
Of course it is.
You will continue to send metal shavings through your engine, and you will damage your oil pump and costing yourself way more money down the road. You will score up your lower bottom end, the bearings. Now, most of it will be caught by the filter, but when you're talking about a top end rattle, a tick is shaving and grinding away, the metal shavings drop straight down to the bottom. mix in, and some of those metal shavings will get in between the bearings. And then the first line of defense of anything is the oil pump. The oil pump sucks it up from the bottom of the pan. So now you got metal shavings going through the oil pump, messing that up. Then it goes through the filter and gets filtered out, and the rest of the engine is kind of safe again. But you're doing damage longer you drive it, unfortunately. Now, you go too long, and you finally be like, oh yeah, I want to do my lifters now after thousands of miles that I put on there. Yeah, do the lifters, and then you're gonna have oil pump failure, or oil pump codes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
See that a lot.
Yeah, it's just costing yourself more money.
Yeah, try to. That's why we say stop driving it. But I get it. You only if you only have one car, I get it. You know, a lot of people can't, but it's gonna do more damage down the road. AG says hello.
Hey, what's happening, AG?
All right. Double O says, is Rock Auto any good?
I personally,
like Rock Auto.
Maybe back in the day I've used them, but lately I haven't really used them. But I think they're pretty good. The reason I say that, I think they do sell some type of OE quality part, if I'm not mistaken, but also you can get cheap stuff on there too. You just have to know what you're doing when you're shopping online, in my opinion. You have to know to decipher what's good and what's not good. Most people shop by price, and they'll look at a particular part, alternator, for example, and say, oh, this alternator is $150, but they got this alternator on sale or on the same site for $60. I'm gonna go for the $60 one. And they put it on and they wonder why they having issues. Yeah, because you chose the cheaper version.
Yeah, with anything, I mean, we've had to send some compressors back to Rock Auto. They definitely got your hard to find parts. Some parts are discontinued, you know, and I've been able to go find them on Rock Auto. So, I like them. Do we deal with them every day? No.
We don't deal with them at all, because we're providing a quality of service. And if something go wrong, I want to be able to go back to the store I bought it from and say, hey, we need this part swapped out really quick. Versus online, what we're going to do, call customer service and get somebody that don't speak English that good.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't want to deal with
it. But Ira says Rock Auto is great. I trust Ira. Ira be turning wrenches.
Oh, yeah.
And car parts. So definitely. For the do-it-yourselfer, you can.
Rock Auto is the way to go.
All right. M. Cepeda in here says, just because y'all my peeps.
That's his family right here.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Mac. We appreciate you, baby.
It, buddy.
Look at Josh now. Josh. Why you gotta give me a super chat, man? And I still, I don't.
Somebody said she don't deserve it.
I don't, man. But thank you, though.
Thank
he
you.
Says, much love. I just had to remind you guys, I appreciate your support. Have a safe Thanksgiving from my family to yours. Love you guys. I love you, Josh.
We love you, buddy.
Every time I see your video, I'm hitting that like button. Period.
Every time. I'm gonna try to get every one of them.
Listen, please DM. I'm so serious. DM a whatever shirt and hat you want to go along with that mug, baby. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Consider it done.
This was my wife plan the whole time. She wanted to I want to wait, and that way I can offer him something else. So you can get a 2-for-1 deal.
Whatever, man. Daniel C said, what causes old Japanese vehicles to burn oil? Thanks, boss.
The oil control rings, but not likely. The reason I say not likely, because old Japanese vehicles, their engines, they hold up very, very, very well. It is going to be the valve stem seals. You have valve stem seals that are made of rubber, and we all know rubber over time, give it enough time, will harden up and become a plastic state, and plastic just doesn't do a good job of sealing. It's going to have to be rubber in order to seal. And when it becomes plastic, oil will seep past the valve stem seals into the combustion chamber and burn oil. So valve stem seals, you need a head job.
All right. NHL BA says 300C is the Hemi
I knew
BA.
It. Yeah.
It's been a while. I don't see a lot of it in Atlanta anyway. I don't see a lot of 300s on the road anymore.
No, we don't. We always see the S, and the S, I think, because I got it confused there for a second. I think the C is the Hemi and the S is the Pentastar.
I don't know what Ira doing. AJ Chapetta, what's up, AJ?
Yo, what's happening?
Says, yo,
this
bro,
is our
bro.
guy right here. We met up with him. He's in one of our videos. Very good guy.
He work on rich people cars.
Yeah, he be sending fancy stuff. He actually schooled me on some stuff. Guys, a lot of people hate on me because they think I'm know-it-all, but that's really not the case. I get a lot of hate because when anything comes out my mouth, best to be sure that I've had some type of experience with it, or I've done extensive research on it. And when it comes out of my mouth, it's going to be almost 100% correct. Not all the time, but we make mistakes. We're human. And a lot of people don't like me for that. Oh, here's a smart guy. Or,
no, they always say humble yourself.
Yeah, humble myself. What? I'm like, what? And I always leave my cup half full because I never know it all. And, I listened to Josh and he schooled me on some of the Maserati stuff.
You mean AJ?
AJ. Yes, AJ.
Anyway, we're going to crash his shop.
Yes.
So
y'all look out for that video.
Yeah, I need to
very cool and humble guy, man. We love.
Free spirit. Love. Yes. Oh, love AJ, him. I wore my jacket, man. Everybody's hating on me, man. I don't know why Alex ain't put his on yet.
I'm going to put it on a display case.
Joey said, yes, it's cold in Virginia. I'm in Pulaski, Virginia. Yes, I bet it is. My daughter was up there for a college tour. She was like, Mama, it's cold. I was like, yeah, no, I leave me down south. Khalil says, hi from South Carolina.
South Carolina, raise up.
I thought you were going to say South Carolina.
South Carolina. Gotta look.
Still got it wrong.
Yeah.
Love your channel. How do you feel about the 2013 Ford Explorer 3.5? Just got one for $8,500 with 127,000 miles. Do you think that was a good deal?
I think that was a very good deal. Now, it's hard to say was that price per se a good deal because pricing can range from state to state and it's just things are different. But that 3.5, beautiful engine. I love that engine. I stand by that engine. That engine will take you the distance. Certain 3.5s will have water pump failure. And unfortunately, that water pump is driven by the timing chain, which can cost upward of $2,000. But other than that, the platform is very good. Now, I don't know if you have to do the research on that particular year, but I think on the earlier years, or I don't know, I haven't looked into it a while, but that engine will go the distance. People be sleeping on Ford.
Well, no, I don't think they sleeping on Ford. It's just Ford went through a period of
unreliability.
WTF, like So now that they're actually, because I shared an article on your Facebook about how the Ford CEO wants y'all to trust in them again. It's like okay, what you got for us? Though?
Yeah.
All right, so it's 2,400. Thank you for the super chat. He said, where you get them glasses at? They're nice. Listen, y'all, I have a very sweet husband. Okay, and he bought me these glasses as a surprise. They're Ray-Bans, RB Stories. Somebody had, one of the customers had them, and then Jamal from our video, he had them, and I wanted them because they got cameras and it's actually good quality too. And Alex took me to the mall, was like, surprise girl, I love you. And I was like, oh, thank you. But then I'm like, but you could have bought your cam for your cutlass though. But you see, but I'm thankful though. I thank you. Thank you very much.
I make sure my family have what they need always.
Yeah, but it's like I didn't need them.
Yes, you did.
Wanted them.
You want,
That's where I got them from, though. Ira, you didn't get Ray-Bans anywhere. I was boo and drinking one beer. Oh,
look, me and Ira here, man.
He said, wait till I finish my Chevy Dually. Who blow the windows off your shop. Ira, I gotta check and see if you got anything up on your channel, man. I would love to watch you. See what you be doing over there.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, man. Let's see right here.
Man, we love you, man. I appreciate the super chat.
Yeah, thank you really so helps. Much. Hazel R says, have you heard about the Tahoe recall?
No, man, I'm gonna have to look into that.
Do share,
because Tahoe recalls.
Let's stop thinking about Tahoe.
Yeah, it's just Chevy haven't been on point, man. It's like when you have so many disappointments, You just stop looking into them. It's like Nissan. Oh, okay. If y'all did fix the issue, I still don't trust them. If y'all did fix the issue with the lifters, Chrysler and GM, I still don't trust you.
Yeah.
You just lost faith, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes that face card is hard to get back once you do the people wrong on a big scale like they're doing, and it just, man.
Used to be built like a rock.
Yeah. Built like a pebble now.
AG says, what is your favorite car company? Who makes them the best?
Oh, that's a good question.
Arigato. They're going to be Japan all day.
Yeah.
Pick any Japanese company.
Yeah, Japan has been on it. They always been milestones ahead of anybody. Technology-wise, it's hard to beat the Japanese.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is going to be, I don't know. I would say Toyota. If I really had the money, I would get a MK4 Supra because I love the movie Fast and the Furious, and I wouldn't dress it up like the Fast and the Furious.
Rice it out.
I wouldn't rice it out like that. I keep it all original. And my second choice, which is the cheaper choice, I want a Skyline, RB35. All Nissan, older Nissan Japanese cars.
Now I would have thought you would have said Subaru.
I like the older Subaru. I don't know. Subaru has always got a warm place in my heart.
Yeah, for sure. Reckless. I always mess this name up. Let me get in here. Reckless Lex. Thank you for the super chat.
I appreciate that, man.
Good Sunday to y'all and to the YouTube family. I have a code PO171 Rough Idle 2004 Lincoln LS V8 3.9. It's an unreliable car, but it's my unreliable car.
What code?
I get it. You know what I mean?
Look up that code.
It's your car, P0171.
Forward. Engine is running too lean. That's a too lean code. I should have known that from the code. I try to remember codes. System too lean. You have a vacuum leak somewhere. You have unmetered air going into your engine. Unmetered air is just air that is not calculated by the mass airflow sensor, or the MAP sensor for that matter, depending on the system. But I think that particular vehicle has a mass airflow sensor. All the incoming air into that engine has to be calculated, and if there's a vacuum leak per se somewhere in the system, that would be called unmetered air and throw a code. Too much air and not enough fuel. Cause the fuel trims to be off on particular banks. Like this is just bank 1 or something. You have to probably do a smoke test. That would be your best bet, your safest bet. I'm not going to tell you what I used to do back in the day before I didn't have a smoke machine, because smoke machines back in the day was very expensive. Now you can get them on Temu, TikTok Shop for pennies, and they'll do the job just as fine. Or you can go all out and pay thousands from the Snap-on man, which I don't recommend.
We love you, Bobby.
Yes.
That's the Snap-on man. Alicia Ramsey says, first, thank you for the super chat, Alicia.
Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate it.
What's a good first car for a teenager without breaking the bank? My
question.
son wants a Chrysler 300, but I don't feel it's a good first car.
No, I don't feel that's a good first car neither.
Yeah.
Your son, he's trying to pull some wool over your eyes. He's going to go out and take your car shopping and not be knowing to you. He's going to pick the Hemi. Like, Mom, look at this one. And you're going to point to the V6 and I'm like, well, what about this one? It's a little bit cheaper. No, it got to be this one right here. Mm-hmm. He's trying to pull one over.
Every teenage guy's dream. Of course, they want them 300s, them Chargers and stuff like that.
That's not a good car. First of all, it's rear-wheel drive. And if for some odd reason you want to feel froggy that day and turn off traction control and try to do skids and slide, he end up wrecking it and sliding into a curve. The best drivers do that. That supposedly know how to drive. So it's not a good car. I will stick to a something
Honda Accord.
Yeah, like a Honda Accord, something that's front wheel drive,
Mm-hmm.
something that he can't have get out here and have do crazy things in. Um, then you got to think of the flex, and kids like to flex these days. Oh, look at me, and bad things happen when they do that too. All this stuff is to be considered.
Well, she also mentioned not breaking the bank, and I'm gonna say this: don't be afraid to get that baby something old. Our teenage driver drives a '99 Jeep Cherokee.
It's funny
now,
because
granted,
she having car problems,
right? Granted, it's extremely reliable for her. However, it's like, look, we get a lot of customers in here where the kids in college, and it's the college kids' first car, and they tear that car up. So it's like, get them something that they could beat up on a little bit, and then also teach them how to be good owners.
Test them with
it. You don't want to get them like a 10, as a parent, speaking parent to parent, you don't want to get them a $10,000 car.
10 grand, more like a 2,000.
Well, I know people that do that though. I know people buy their kids' first car BMW. I know people who do that, buy Audi. You don't want to get them a first car and they don't know how to stop driving when the temperature hands start fluctuating, or check your oil. Look, how long you check engine light been on? Been on 3 weeks and you ain't said nothing. Stuff like that. So I would just get something a little bit older that they could practice on. And if, just like in anything we give our kids, if they could do right by it, then we'll talk about something else.
Yeah. And that would be the pitch that I would pitch to him. I would say, well, for your first car, I'm going to buy you this, unless you want to get out here with your own job and your own money and you buy yourself it, then that's perfectly fine. But as of right now, I'm going to buy you this. And if you take good care of this, then we can talk about this 300. But you got to show me that you're responsible. I will get him an old Corolla, something in the 2000 Corolla range, old Civics, 2000 models. The 2000s really made some good cars.
Before 06.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with just about any car from the 2000 era.
Yeah,
they was all built pretty good. So whatever floats his boat around the 2000 era will be fine. Heck, even Kia and Hyundai was on it in the 2000 era.
Early 2000s. Y'all want to hear something funny? We was at breakfast with my son and he said, "Mama, Daddy, how was life in the 1900s?" And we looking like, what? But sure enough, hey, we were born in 1987, 88. Yeah. So he don't know. He was born in 2010, so that was appropriate. We was like,
I never thought of it that way. It took us by surprise, but we was laughing, but we was like, dang, he's right.
He right.
We're in 1900, late 1900 babies.
Yes, we are. Life was good. They had good cars back then. Ken Ross, thanks for the super chat. He says, from the slant six to the hurricane, I'm Mopar for life.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. For sure. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, Ken. Cito, I hope I said that correctly. Proper way to clean an electronic throttle body.
Let's see. Some electronic throttle bodies are very sensitive. You really have to look up the procedure for the make and model you're working on. I know some Nissans, you can't clean the throttle body without messing it up. But most cars, they don't care. I think it's Nissan, one of those makes, if you clean it, you'll mess it up. It'll be idling up and down doing funny stuff. But for the most part, you can take it off, get brake cleaner, scrape the carbon off, not scrape it off, but get a microfiber cloth and wipe it down very gently, trying to avoid opening the electronic part up, because you can throw it out of calibration. But when you do clean it, you're going to have to recalibrate it anyway, because electronic throttle bodies are very smart. As the carbon build up inside them, the computer will compensate for that. It will gently open up and remember that position. So next time you crank it up, it will hold that idle. And when you go in and clean it, you will wipe away that carbon buildup, causing more air to go into it, and the car still think it's dirty and it'll be idling funny. So you have to relearn it in most cases. Most cars, they'll do a good job of relearning themselves, but most of the time you have to go through the procedures.
Davin Whitlow, there's a name I know.
Oh yeah, good old Davin.
He said, "Hey Alex, why do diesel engines last longer than gasoline engines?"
Well, diesel engine is all about the fuel. If you ever look at the viscosity of diesel, it's more like a lubricant. It's very oily and greasy if you ever get it on your hands, more like oil. Versus gasoline is very dry and it dries out your skin. So if you put oil, well, engines love oil. It keeps everything lubricated. So as diesel injected into the engine, it keeps everything nice and lubricated going in. Versus gasoline, it wants to dry out everything and is working as a dissolver, like it likes to dissolve grease of oil. So if it goes in, if the oil is nice and on the cylinder walls lubricating it goes in, it dries everything out. Cause things to wear out a lot faster. So it's all about the fuel when it comes down to it.
JJ says, greetings from New Jersey.
Good old New Jersey.
Now, I know it's cold up there.
Freezing up
Uncle
there.
Marks, I ain't seen you in a while.
Uncle Marks, what's happening?
Say, hi guys, Sean is looking good with them glasses. Let me profile for you a little bit. Thank you, Uncle Marks. I appreciate your compliment.
I told you they look good.
Because, when a glasses wearing person, when you start trying on like different pairs, all of them start looking the same and you can't decide. So I always take Alex with me to help me.
We had a good friend like, it's cameras in those.
Oh, I was like, yeah. But I'm not recording. I actually got them because I thought it would be good. And Alex, you should get a pair too. Because we can start doing Alex Cam. And
maybe I probably
it's a good quality video. Like, it looks like an iPhone video, but you can take pictures right here, record stuff without holding your phone. So
talk on them. They really neat.
We're getting ready to go on vacation, so I'll be able to put them to test. But thank you, Uncle Marks. Mr. Union says, "What's your opinion on a 2022 Cadillac Escalade?"
I don't trust it.
No.
I thought the inline baby Cummings, but baby Duramax would have been good. Like, I was very excited to see that 3-liter Duramax and that they was putting it in the Escalades as an option. Until I watched a video of a teardown on one that failed and found out that the oil pump ran off of a rubber belt that was submerged in oil. I'm like, this is the most horrible idea ever. And then it was like almost impossible to service. Then let's not even talk about the 6.2. The only Escalade that I would buy if I had the money would be the Escalade V. The Escalade V is built around a performance platform, 700 horsepower to be exact. And with that performance package, you get very beefier internals. Doesn't have the DOD, I'm pretty sure of it. I don't think they'll put the DOD
in cost.
Yeah, we're talking about $150,000, $200,000 SUV then. Mm-hmm. But we're talking about an SUV. When it launches, it looks weird. It looks like it's about to dang on do a wheelie.
Yeah,
so
I would.
That would be the only one that I buy.
If you're looking for luxury, you're gonna have to go with the Navigator. Yeah. But I'm in your boat. Mr. Union is like, dang, but it just don't look like the Cadillacs, though.
The Cadillac, it just holds a certain name. Like when you pull up in the Cadillac, it's exclusive.
Versus the Navigator, like, oh, that's nice. Yeah. But the Cadillac.
But now with the newer Cadillacs, you're gonna have exclusive problems. Mm-hmm. Yep. Unfortunately.
Cleola Hogan says, hi from Memphis, Maine. Hey,
what's happening?
Glorilla got the Memphis bopping right now. I ain't seen it this hot since
jumping down there.
I'm telling you, man. I love it.
Did you just bring up 3-6 Mafia?
Yeah.
Gotta stay fly.
That's our era. See, back then when we was coming up, we grew up off that. But now Glorilla got all the aunties bopping at the club now. Shout out to Memphis. Ira Jackson says, my 3500 Chevy Dually replacing the front springs and shocks. That's what he working on.
Nice.
Man, I gotta see that, man. You need to make a short or something. Tag us. We want to see.
Yeah.
JJ said, I made homemade spaghetti and meatballs for Sunday dinner.
I'm coming over to your house right now. I would love some spaghetti.
Listen, man, why you always call it that?
That's what it's called.
It's called spaghetti, man.
No.
Listen, guys. I've been cooking at home a lot, and I realized that fast food, man, is killing your health and your wallet. Now,
Definitely killing me while
listen,
I'm spending over $700
yeah,
on average for the both of
so
us.
spaghetti might just be on the menu, but I urge you to try chicken spaghetti. Chicken spaghetti is very good, and it's not what you think. It's not tomato based. It's just go on Pinterest and look up the recipe. Very good, very good, very good. But hey, I hope you got some garlic bread or something on the side, though.
I'll cover it over there.
Yeah, for sure. Justin McCloskey says, I do have a video of the sound, but you got to accept the message request. I appreciate your help and the video.
I will look into that.
We got you, boo. We're going to make sure he do that. AG says you can stream on multiple platforms using StreamYard, I believe. Yes. I used to do that, but
it was getting too hectic.
The people on Facebook was getting mad because they felt like I was answering the people on YouTube more. But when you're streaming simultaneously, it's like I can only see what comes in once at a time. See what I'm saying?
And then they was mad because they couldn't use the super chat feature, and they was really getting mad.
Then we went live without the super chat feature. Then people get mad because it wasn't on there. So it's like, listen, I can't please everybody. We are more. I will say this: we are more dedicated to YouTube than any other platform, hands down. So.
Even though TikTok over there beating y'all and subscribers there.
Yeah, they is, but. Whatever.
It's all good.
I don't love them like I love you.
We know y'all by name.
For sure. All right. Mr. Israel 144K says, Alex, what up, man? You guys are awesome.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
All
love you, brother.
Jiggly Bot.
I like that name.
Thank you. Cool to catch you live. Your vids are helpful. Have a nice evening, y'all.
You too, brother.
Oh, thank you. Hazel says, I got a 2022 Tahoe, and I feel like they sold me a lemon.
Potentially. Unfortunately, you're going to run into some issues depending on what mileage you're at. Depending on what mileage you're at.
And I feel like I wish that we could tell you something to prevent the issues, but I literally heard from a dealer tech now. You got to think. We are aftermarket, so we're going to see a lot less than your dealer person in the first few years of the vehicle because stuff be still under warranty. And he was like, literally, lifters were failing at 20,000 miles. They didn't even give you a chance to neglect the car. So is it really something you can do to prevent issues?
It's hard.
So, I don't know.
Unless you go in and build the engine up. But come on now, who is building engines up from a car they just bought on the average consumer? Everybody is not like me, buy a car and be like, okay, I need to have a plan for it. I need to do this, that to make it bulletproof. No one is doing that. They should just make good cars that's out the gate good, and you don't have to I'm messing up the word again.
Make alterations.
Alterations too.
Yes. Yeah, I wish we could tell you something that you could do, honestly, but that's just how the cookie crumbles with them. However, there is always an exception to the rule. Shout out to Corey in Alabama.
Yes.
He got a Cadillac Escalade. What's the year? Do you remember?
16, I think.
It's got like 200, almost 300,000 miles on there.
He been pushing that pad, boy.
And he used it for like limo service. So I don't know what he been doing to keep that Escalade on the road, but from my knowledge, he hasn't had any lifters or transmissions replaced.
That's what he said. I'm gonna post this truck in my community post.
Yeah, so we'll do that. So I'm not here to give you all bad news, Hazel.
And the Tahoe is the same.
Yeah, it's the same platform. That's platform. CJ90 says, "Hear my EGR hissing. What do you think I should do?"
Probably it's time for a replacement. The diaphragm or however the thing is designed is probably leaking. It's nothing more you can do but just replace it.
Yeah. Tony T says, "Hello, Alex. You guys are producing great videos.
Thank you. I appreciate the feedback.
Just brought the 2006 Canyon Crew Cab with 170,000 miles. Any thoughts on the GMC Canyons?" Thanks, Tony.
Very good trucks, in my opinion. I don't see many in the shop at all. They have that little big 4-cylinder engine. I think it's a big 4-cylinder, I think. I forget. But my experience with those, you may run into some timing chain issues, but that's it. Very good platform.
All right. Alec 702 says, "Hey Alex, Japan makes the best automobiles, right?"
Yes, absolutely. I think we're just talking about that.
For sure.
Yes.
David Jennings says, "What are the pros and cons of using a mobile mechanic?"
The pros and cons. Well, the pros, let's start there. Very convenient. Man, it's nice to be able to call somebody out, have them do the work while you're sitting in your house sipping coffee or tea or whatever you like to do in your bed, warm, watching your favorite TV show versus inside a showroom or lobby in some hard chairs there for hours on end. What else? It's just a big convenient thing. Most of the time it's going to be cheaper because the mobile mechanic don't have a overhead. They just have gas to put in their vehicles. So it's going to be cheaper. Now, the cons. Let's get to the cons. They don't have a physical location. So if something do go wrong, not when it's when it go wrong, it's not if. They can potentially run off and you'll never see them again, leaving you with a broken car after the repair or an unfinished job doing the repair. You may go out there and you find your car pieces everywhere and they done disappeared on you. I've seen it. And you calling them, hey, where you at? I need to go to work tomorrow. Calling them back and forth, leaving them messages. Nowhere to be found, man. Take your money. No warranties. Yeah, they don't.
Let's go on.
Yeah, list just goes on and on and on by people getting screwed over by mobile mechanics. You can get screwed over very easily versus a shop location. Yes, it's going to be very hard for them to run. I've never heard of a shop location picking up and running because of something went wrong. That's very expensive to do for a shop. So most of the time, the shop location just have to deal with the customer head on versus a pump that just take off and run with your money or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Did you cover lack of equipment?
Yes.
Say that as a con?
Yeah. No, I didn't. Lack of equipment. Mobile mechanics can't not do everything.
Correct.
Wherever your car broke down at, he may say maybe broke down in an apartment complex. He may not can work on it there in that particular apartment complex due to regulations and rules.
Yeah. It's easier when you have a shop. We have equipment in case you get stuck on something is rusted out. That's why I advise all mobile mechanics, if you're thinking about getting into the business, listen, don't bite off more than you can chew. Refer out the big jobs, knock out the easy maintenance stuff, keep your money rolling. All right.
So hopefully that helps.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, skip Ray Hutchison, 2013 Grand
Ray,
Cherokee.
what's happening?
Laredo, 88,000 miles for $6,500. Is that a good deal?
It has the Pentastar. Long as you know your Pentastar problems, like you're gonna run into lifter issues in the future. You're gonna want to replace that oil cooler before it busts with the aluminum one. If the thermostat do go out, you're gonna want to replace it with an OE factory replacement, not an aftermarket. Long as you know that, you're perfectly fine. But will I drive one? Yeah, I drive one because I know what I'm getting myself into, and they can be very good engines if properly maintained. They will go the distance.
Uncle Mark says winter storm out here.
Wow.
Talking 12 inches of snow.
Holy moly.
No, sir. Dup us out this morning. Dug us out this morning. Still snowing and need to dig again. Warm though. Only 20.
That's crazy. No, 20
Man,
degrees.
Listen. That's why I was like, you can't catch me in New York, New Jersey. My hat's off to all you northern Rust Belt people.
They tough, boy.
No, sir.
And then on top of that, look, I'm about to come up there and learn from you, bro, because me and Russ don't get along, man. I'm about to learn some tricks and tips from you because that can be my kryptonite sometimes.
Well, now leave me in the
Y'all
South.
see all the rust buckets.
digging just to get out to go. No.
You gotta dig your way out.
Instead
of having an umbrella at your door like we do, y'all got a shovel at your door.
Ready to go. Ken Ross says, I have a 2004 Dodge Dakota with the 4.7. the 545 RFE transmission, and the 233D transfer case. The front drive shaft broke and smashed the transmission valve body pan and casing.
That sounds ugly.
Wow. Car problems be going, man. That's what I'm saying. Consequential damage. What is it? Wait a minute. Did I say that?
Well, the U joints probably went bad in that front drive shaft, and just when it came apart, it smacked everything on the dang on transmission oil pan. Ooh, that's ugly and unfortunate.
All right. Nunez Mario says, "Hey Doc, Mrs. Doc, says, do you guys think cars with frame damage should be avoided?"
I
would say yes.
It's structurally unsafe, I feel, unless you really got a guy that really know what he's doing when repairing that stuff, which we all know in this day of time, it's very hard to find people that you can trust and it's going to do the job the right way.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, unless you can do it.
Yeah.
Make sure you do a good job.
But I wouldn't buy a car that has been totaled or rebuilt or whatever the case may be.
Carlton Harrison says, "Evening, folks. I have a 2012 Fusion SE 2.5, and I'm concerned about the electric steering. Do you have to replace the whole unit?"
Unfortunately, that would be the best solution. That electric steering, no one is like rebuilding it. You just can't take it to a shop and like, hey, rebuild my steering gearbox like the good old days. That's been long gone. Everything is made to be replaced now these days, unfortunately.
Tony Austin says, "Alex, I love your content.
God
bless."
Thank you so much, Tony. God bless you too, brother.
8 Ball and MJG. And they from Memphis too? Memphis. "I have a 2014 Chevy Camaro SS. My heater went out. How much should a mechanic charge to fix it?" Could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything, but I do know about those SS Camaros, or any Camaro for that matter. If that dashboard got to come out, it's a pain in the butt. Like, not so much a pain in the butt. It's pain in the butt because the Camaros, the newer age Camaros that I'm thinking of, it may be different from year to year, but the ones that I'm thinking of, the windshield have to come out to get to a certain dashboard bolt. So you have to hire a windshield guy, come out, pull the windshield. And the blend door motors, they're very hard to get to. I think you have to pull out the dashboard to get to the blend door motor. It's just a pain and very expensive. Now, I don't know what's particularly wrong with your vehicle. The heater, it could be a heater core, it could be blend door motor. Yeah, I don't have my book in front of me to give you my amount, but it's not cheap depending on what has to be done.
Jigglybot says, "Can I get my oil change the Aki way?" Sorry, I had to. Now, I know that's supposed to be a joke, but we don't have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, you lost me there. The Aki way.
I heard it before. I feel like I'm supposed to know what that means.
I'm old school.
I'm ashamed. I've heard that, the Aki way. I don't know where that comes from, man. I'm sorry, but when I figure it out, I'm going to laugh. I love you, Jiggly. All right. 1 says, "Salute to you, sir and ma'am, from KC. I'm on my Patrick Mahomey today."
Uh-oh.
Bless up. Man, that's another person they say you look like. I told you they think all mixed people look alike.
I guess.
They was like, it's Patrick Mahomes working on cars. I'm like, what? Come on, guys. Paul Bright says, "Look behind you. Check engine light." What's behind us?
That check engine light.
Listen, if you see a bug, I'm out of here, bro. I don't do bugs. Okay, period. Alex, no, you'll just see a ghost. Jamul says, "Hi, hey, car doctor. My Cadillac DTS, 138,000 miles, has been a tank so far. After changing out my water pump, I don't have any transmission fluid change history on it. I've had it since 70K. Is it time?"
It was well over time. You're supposed to, in my opinion, change out the transmission fluid every 30 to 60,000 miles. You're now approaching 140. It'd be very risky to kind of mess around with it now, but if it's bothering you that much, do a drain and fill. I do not recommend doing flushes. That will destroy your transmission, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no transmission expert by any means, but I do know my way around and able to give a little input on it. So, take what I say with a grain of salt.
When it comes to that.
Yeah.
Shawnee says, do you ever replace the spark plugs on a 2025 Chrysler Pacifica minivan? No. Are they even on the roads yet?
Maybe, yeah, 25. Yeah. Why would they? It's not even, it's brand new.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that lost me there.
That must have been a troll question.
No, unless as soon as they get it off the lot and go for a round the world country tour or something. Yeah.
We're going to let you know when we do, though. Nathaniel Foster says, how my boy Mason been?
I got to check on him. I haven't heard from him.
I text Mason about a week ago about...
He's came in, but we've been gone. We wasn't there on the weekends.
Yeah. Oh, he been on the weekend? I don't know. I have to ask Raphael.
We went up last weekends.
He did. I had text him a joke about somebody that we know. That was about a week ago. I don't know. I'm matter of fact,
we need to check on him.
I'll call him up on the next video or something. But like, Mason, what you doing? Love May, miss May all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty's Vice says, hey y'all, getting ready to change the original spark plugs on my 05 Super Duty with the 5.4 3 valve. Should I purchase the spark plug tool ahead of time? 86,000 miles on the engine. Thank you both.
I definitely would say yes. You want to be prepared in any situation that you could run into. But yeah, go ahead and get the tools you need ahead of time. That's recommended.
Always, for sure. Ken Ross, thank you for the super chat. Ken, showing out of here tonight. Hey guys, with the 2004 Dakota I mentioned, I wanted to get a used transmission and replace the filters, valve body, pan, and torque converter with new parts. Will this work to save a few dollars over a reman transmission?
I definitely think it would work if if they don't sell you a bad transmission. Dealing with the used market is a gamble that you can sometimes win big in, but with any used part, you just never know how that transmission was taken care of. The previous owner probably had it in their Dakota and trying to pull a fifth wheel with their truck, stressing out the transmission, or probably had some 30-inch rims on it, stressing out the transmission. And when you get it, it's just on its last dying leg, no matter what you do to it. Or previous owner could have took very good care of it and babied it and changed the fluid every 40 to 60,000 miles like they should, and you got to go by it. Or they just could have had it replaced with a reman, and now you're getting a brand new transmission. I've had that happen to me before. Bought an engine for my personal vehicle. I'm looking through it. I'm like, wow, this is a brand new reman engine. It only look like it got 3,000 miles on it. So you can really win, but you got to think too, you can lose as well.
All right. And then reman too is just, but reman is a complete gamble, but at least you'll have a good warranty.
Yeah, you have a good warranty, and if it's their fault, most of the time they will cover the labor portions of the labor as well. So you're covered more with more investment, of course. Make sure whoever's putting it in have a good eye, because on one of my videos I putting a reman engine in, and I noticed a crack in one of the cam caps, and I rejected it. If no one had the eye for that, they would have put it in, and months down the road the engine would have self-destruct and fell apart due to manufacturer not putting it together correctly.
For sure. Vocabulary, don't forget to like lots of people watching, and he is absolutely correct.
I appreciate that, buddy.
Support us by hitting the like button. You know what I mean?
Tell that algorithm what's up.
Exactly. You know what I mean? The channel is growing, and I'm gonna still commit to try to learn everybody's name. That's just me. So we thank y'all so much.
Y'all family. We gotta know y'all name.
Ricky Gonzalez says, I found this channel of you when I was researching the Pentastar tip.
Oh, nice.
But I stayed watching your other videos out of pure entertainment. Keep up the great content.
Man, I really appreciate that, brother. Welcome to the family.
Yeah, for sure. Welcome. All right. Say and Dave, first of all, thank you for putting that in parentheses, because I be messing it up. Okay. Say and Day Transport.
Nice.
Hello from Georgetown, South Carolina, near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, South Kakalaki. Thank you saying that. All right, vocabulary says yes, direct injection. That's what he meant when he said DI.
Yeah, I figured.
It must have asked twice. Bandwidth 24. Can you please start selling evaporator core cleaning services so our AC stays musty, odor free, and the fungus and all is removed?
What I was gonna invest in is a ozone machine, and I was gonna start selling that service. I've been looking into it. It's just around the holiday season. I'm not trying to buy any expensive tools at this time. I gotta put into the family around this time of the year. But the ozone machine kills any airborne bacteria or fungi. It's actually better than the little spray stuff that's in the bottle, in my opinion. The ozone stuff, man, it's like it's like electrifying the air, and whatever attaches itself to it, it eliminates it. So it can kill smoke smells. If you have it running in, let's say my camper, and my camper is infested with bugs, spiders, or whatever the case may be, it will kill them as well. So it really does a good job, and I was going to start selling that service. It definitely killed that musty air smell.
Lots of stuff coming in the new year for sure. Jeff Yu says, hey, I caught a live, just dropping to say hi, and I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you for stopping by.
Plus, you give us honest mechanics out there a good name. Oh,
Amen
for sure,
that,
yeah.
brother.
And they're out there, guys.
Yes, they are
Jeff
out
is one
there.
of them. People do you right. Not everybody out to get you. Jordan Osborne says, I have a Chrysler 300 and it's ticking, and it take a minute to accelerate. What is the problem?
Man, lifters, buddy. If it's ticking, your lifters are chewed up.
If it's the Pentastar,
probably got a chewed up cam, and the lobe is completely disintegrated, and now you're running into performance issues.
Yeah, I want to know what Uncle Mark's want to know. Is the Hemi in there? Is it the Pentastar? What you got, Jordan? Saying Day says, love your videos.
Appreciate it. I appreciate the love.
Listen, pumping them videos out is like,
it's a job.
It is. And I released one day, I got another one to edit and put it up sometimes.
Sometimes we get behind in editing videos.
I get behind, and it's like watching them back, and sometimes I just, but it is a job, and I do it, so I appreciate y'all's feedback, even filming it. Like, we don't feel like filming every day.
I sure don't. I don't feel like filming, and my wife still come. That's why I be looking confused sometimes. I just told her later, I don't want to film today.
That's why I was like,
that shit should pop up.
That guy, I'm gonna address him separately, but that guy Roosevelt come in and was like, your wife is too pushy. If I don't push, y'all ain't gonna get no content. So what do you want? Do you want the video, or do you want me to leave the man alone? Which one do you want? Please comment. Please tell me. If I don't push him, he ain't gonna have no shop. He don't want none of it. So if you look at our dynamics of our marriage, when I'm at the shop, I have to be a leader. I have to push him because he don't want to do it. I be like, you want to film today? Nope. And I cut that camera on. We doing it anyway.
And I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, babe, I'm glad you filmed today. It was an interesting video. Because I'm like, man, it ain't nothing to film.
He don't be wanting to do it, guys. Okay? But I do it anyway for you guys. For y'all enjoyment.
Because it truly be natural stuff. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
None of this stuff is scripted or none of it.
Now y'all know why he look confused. He be like, hey guys. Whatever, man. He'll catch up. Yeah. TS says, can you use the play in the rear diff to readjust brake shoe charger 3.6? Or does it have to be in neutral?
Can you use the play in the rear diff to adjust the rear park brake shoes in your charger? If you're talking about the self-adjusting mechanisms, I don't. Do we have park brake shoes? Or they have a 2-in-1 caliper? I don't know. I'm just gonna give you general knowledge. the system's supposed to work as a self-adjusting system. When you put it in reverse and
parking
back
brake
up.
adjustment.
Oh, parking brake adjustment. Normally there's a screw somewhere on the. You throwing me off with putting it in neutral or whatnot. So sometimes, depending on what vehicle you're working on, you can adjust the parking brake from the wheel. There's a little slot they give you, and you can turn the little wheel. That's supposed to be self-adjusting, but that doesn't work. You have to kind of adjust it yourself to get the nice tight parking brake. And some makes and models, you can go inside the cab and turn like normally a 10 millimeter and take the slack out the park brake cable. I'm not sure what you mean by neutral and park or whatever the case may be. I just normally adjust it to, but I see what you're saying. I do it by feel, so it's kind of hard for me to tell you. I have to show you. But yeah, you should, after you adjust it, you should put it in neutral. I'm catching up. You should put it in neutral and roll the wheel and check the drag on it. So that's what he's talking about.
All right.
Yeah, I had to kind of catch up.
Yeah, to catch up your brain.
Yeah.
All right. TS, I hope you got that.
Yeah.
Austin Channel says, "What's up, guys from Massachusetts?" I always screw that.
Massachusetts. That's what I call it.
Let me say it. Hood. Oh, he's from Massachusetts. No, I've never said chew in my life. Massachusetts.
I always say Massachusetts.
He from up there.
Yeah, he's from up there.
Just started mobile mechanic service.
Nice, hey, man. I wish you the best of luck, brother.
Yeah, we always succeed. Hey, I don't care what it is. You ain't got to make YouTube videos, but if you want your business to be bumping, first of all, it's going to already bump because people automatically down here, at least, they love mobile mechanics. Answer the phone professionally, always.
Don't be like, hello.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
What you need?
Get you.
What?
You got to make money to spend money. And if you want to come out professional, I highly suggest investing in like a CRM, like ShopMonkey. Get you. It comes with the little time guide on it. Get you a mobile printer to print people stuff out. Get folks to sign stuff. Like really cover yourself out there because scammers and crooks do exist. And post on social media. You ain't got to do it if you don't want to do it the way Alex does it. Just pictures. Back in the day, I used to post pictures on Google. The old starter next to the new starter. It just gives people to feel like, okay, he actually does some work out here. And I promise you, you're going to do well.
That's why I be laughing at these people talking about some, oh, you turning wrenches. I didn't think you ever turned wrenches.
I don't know what they thought.
I don't get to the point where I am in my life. I'm there. Almost.
You ain't got to turn wrenches, man. No. Like, how do you think we got here? Like, what? Bill Gates,
one of my favorites.
Sup, guys? Thank you for the super chat. Says, what is your preferred way to release fuel system pressure? Do you just pull the relay and crank the motor? Does that hurt the engine?
No, that will not hurt the engine. You can do it several different ways. If you have a bidirectional scanner, you can turn off the fuel pump relay or do a fuel system purge. I forgot what it's called, but it purges the pressure out the system. The at-home DIY way is just like Bill Gates said. You find the fuel pump relay, pull it, and pull it while the vehicle is running. I prefer just let the engine run itself out of fuel because the pump is not going to be pumping anymore. So it's just like it's running out of fuel, won't hurt anything. And when you're ready, just put it back in, crank it over, crank right back up.
All right. M. Cepeda says, I need that sweet potato pie. Listen, I'm baking like 4 or 5 pies between tomorrow and Tuesday.
We got you.
Don't worry. I'm going to make sure you get yours. All right. You got my word on that. All right. Jordan said it was the 3.6 Pentastar that was ticking. Remember with the 300?
You probably done chewed into your cam lobes really bad.
Look. Uncle Mark's already told him. Alex probably gonna say rocker arms.
Yeah, them rockers done chewed that cam.
For sure.
At that point.
Yeah. Slim 93 says, "What's up, Unc? Much love from Pittsburgh. From your Pittsburgh cousins. Never been there. It's cold up there too right now, I bet.
What's happening?
Y'all gonna have
my people.
Y'all gonna have to catch me in the summertime. Okay, now I come on up there and visit y'all then. Not before. Shoot, even in the summertime, New York was hot. Remember, we went up there during the heat wave.
That was horrible.
And I was walking through Hell's Kitchen. I said, ain't this ironic? Because it's hot up here.
Feel like hell.
All right, Block's fruit picture says, hi, Alex, the car doctor.
What's happening?
I was wondering your thoughts on LKQ.
LKQ has been around for ages, and I stand by that particular salvage yard. Very good customer service for the most part in my area. Can't say with your area, not sure, but very good company to work with if you're trying to source used parts. And I think they provide new parts too,
and body parts. And
stuff. They're the bomb. But I say go to them for all your needs.
They give good warranties, and then you can pay them for extra labor warranty.
Can't go wrong with it.
I like LKQ. And then bad to say, however, caveat, it is a used part if you already, so you know what comes with that. So we can't blame LKQ for that because they,
they don't know how the previous owner treated the part.
Yeah, so, but they're good. They're good. Alejandro says, I have an 08 Hyundai Santa Fe that has the code PO732. He's reaching. I'm going to say, why don't you just take it?
Charged up. Oh, yeah, that's good. PO732. Hyundai.
Incorrect gear ratio.
Yeah, you're having your transmission is probably fried. Anytime from my past experience dealing with transmission codes, anytime I see an incorrect gear ratio code, that means the clutches are slipping really bad in your transmission when it goes in that particular gear, and you're going to need a transmission replacement or a rebuild, unfortunately.
Alrighty.
Sorry for the bad news.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm getting that right.
PO732.
PO732. Yep. Year number 2.
Jared O says, love your channel. Been watching you guys for a while now. Oh,
I appreciate
first live
it,
stream today. Oh,
hey, welcome to the family. Give you that official warm welcome.
Yeah. like I said, I'm biased toward YouTube. Everybody over here is a little bit more friendly and don't get to know their names. Like it's a real community. But listen, guys, look at here. I am sorry that we can't get to everybody, but it's been an hour and a half.
I'm running out of steam over here. I'm ready for my second beer.
Yes. So listen, we love you. We gonna be back. Okay.
Yes, we'll definitely be back.
Yes.
We're gonna try to do more like live streams of me in the shop doing stuff. We did it once before when I was working on the boat. That was pretty fun. Remember that? We did that on YouTube. Yeah. That was fun.
We going on.
I was working and my wife was, filming and reading the questions out to me.
Lunchtime live.
Yeah, I really like that. Spending time with you guys that way, because as you can see, I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes I catch myself. I'm always moving around, and I like to be on the move. Yeah. Unless I'm in the bed watching TV and then I'm not moving. But if I'm up, I want to do something.
Right.
Fidgeting with something.
We are going on vacation soon. Let us know if you would like to capture that content. It's on cruise, honey. We done been on many. Be nothing to bring y'all along.
Plan is to show you the kind of give you the fun of the video.
Don't give away the video.
The fun, not the thing. We're gonna.
Oh man.
Man. Fun of it. Okay.
Save it. If y'all want to see it, let me know. Anyway,
it's gonna be good. We got it all planned out in our heads. So.
We're gonna end it on this one just because it caught my eye, because he's been subscribed since we was at 27,000 subscribers.
No way, that's amazing.
That means you was with me when them videos used to suck.
Huh? You the truth. You the truth, man. Shoot, we should buy this brother something from the shop. Hey, inbox me, man. We're gonna get you something.
27,000.
The store ahead or something. When we send Josh his stuff, I want to send you something.
Absolutely.
So when you get a chance,
Mr. NYC.
Yeah, Mr. NYC.
Listen,
send me what you want.
Back then, that means you still with us, even though the content has changed. You are right in my book. So let's take his question. Say, what's good, family? I subscribed to you at 27,000. Now you guys are at 170.
Are we at 170?
Somewhere near it.
Let me see.
Quality over quantity. Yes. 2011 Traverse, 142,000 miles. And he says, I have a gasket leak. Any words of wisdom? What kind of gasket?
Yeah, what kind of gasket? It's a Chevy Traverse. So everything on that car is very hard to work on. It's probably going to be the valve cover gaskets. And that's going to have to be replaced. But 140,000 miles, you're going to be looking in timing chain issues somewhere between, but finish my question, between somewhere around 140 to 60. So that timing chain is going to start giving issues, which is a very big problem. Coolant, it could be leaking from one of the coolant tees going into the rear heater core. I've seen that. That's a common issue. Pretty easy fix. Just, replace the hose. Normally the hose will come with another coolant tee, but if you do replace it, I always try to tell the people to replace it with the Dorman aluminum upgrade coolant tee hose, and don't go back with the plastic one. Check into that. But it could be leaking coolant from anywhere. Radiator, other little hoses, but I say it's leaking from the tee.
Right. All right, last one for real. A kid from Michigan. All my up north people in the house tonight. He says, Alex, I've been binge watching your YouTube videos after seeing dang near all the YouTube shorts videos. I must say your positivity and energy is truly enlightening and along with inspiring. Wishing you guys much success.
I appreciate that, man. It always amazes me that I have a fan base. Like when I started this thing, I didn't want to do it. First of all, I never wanted to be quote unquote popular or known. Yeah. I'm the low key type. So I still can't wrap my head around that I actually have fans that really enjoy me and watching me, my content. So for that, I appreciate it, and I don't know what to say, man.
Well, we love you. Yeah. When we regular good old Georgia folks, we just really genuinely
I love y'all for that.
To help y'all learn more about cars. Our content is for the consumers, not so much as the techs, because techs know stuff. It's for the people to help y'all. So,
because a lot of techs will come on like, oh, you're not learning anything. You're not. It's not for y'all. You're not
part of our part. We're for. I mean, if you can get some out of it, great. But it's really for that lady with kids that don't know much about cars or mothers.
I want to teach y'all about this industry, the ups and downs of this industry. That's my goal. So you'll know how to navigate. It's like a map into the automotive world. Sharing it all.
Yep, for sure. We're gonna be right here with you till we old and gray. But
that being said,
gotta go, guys. Love you guys.
It was good being here with you tonight. I really enjoyed you like always. Until next time, Alex Car Doctor out. See you on the next one.
See you guys.